Hi everyone, my name is Nkem Ukwa. Welcome to our channel, Bobo and Cheesy.
Yay! Bobo.
Hi everyone, my name is Nkem Ukwa, and this is
Cheesy Ukwa.
Madam. Welcome to our channel titled Bobo and Cheesy. We'll be giving you Christ ordained messages and discussions and gist that pertains to your life and destiny. So thank you for subscribing. Don't worry, you won't regret it.
If you want to know what we're going to be talking about, stay tuned.
Alright, so we're going to be talking about nakedness, like how to be naked. Like, how do you get naked?
How do you really get naked?
Do you start from pulling your shirt, or
Like, do you just rip it off, or do you just like do you unbutton?
wait, it's not like that. Well, actually, we're going to be talking about nakedness in marriage. How to be naked with your spouse, how to be naked with your husband, how to be naked with your wife.
Also, nakedness in relationships.
What is nakedness?
What is naked? I think nakedness means complete openness. I think nakedness means being an open book, you know, in a marriage and in a relationship. Yeah, what do you think? What do you think nakedness is?
I feel nakedness is just a complete view of information, the data information.
A complete
the complete view of information of someone.
reveal of you.
View.
Okay.
Why is spoiling my English?
Sorry.
It's complete view of English. Sorry, complete view of someone, like the whole your profile, the full details of who you are, what you are, what you do, what you like, what it's like, intimate details of you. I think that's what. No, nakedness is not just a complete view. It's the intimate details of who you are. Yeah.
So are you saying that nakedness is just details on who you are?
Yes, of who you are, what you do.
Okay, what you do.
Yeah,
yes.
who you are, what you do, everything.
Okay.
Yeah. But who you are is the most concrete one. Yeah.
But I feel like who you are is important in the beginning, but as life happens, you know, what you do is very important as well.
I agree with you.
Okay. Yes.
So, how do you get naked in marriage? How do we experience nakedness in marriage? Because me, trust me, when the Bible says let naked in marriage, I have some reservations, cheesy, and you know.
Well.
So what's your definition of getting naked in marriage? Like your spouse now, like your wife, you representing the wife. What do you mean? What do you expect from you getting naked to your husband, and your husband gets naked to you?
Okay, for me, being naked with my husband means that I don't keep secrets, you know. Means that my husband is in the loop of everything that I'm doing. It means that we are one in the real sense of it, in the sense that there is nothing that I'm willingly hiding from my husband. Like, I'm not intentionally trying to keep something. So it means basically there are no secrets within us.
Is it possible?
Is it possible for there not to be secrets?
Yes. Is it possible? I'm asking you. Everything that you have now, do I know? Everything that you're doing, do I know about it?
No, that's what I was saying.
Are you willingly hiding anything from me now?
No. I'm not intentionally hiding anything from you. No. Are you hiding anything from me?
We're in trouble. Let's not answer that question yet.
Why?
Wait. Wait. I have a different view. I have a different view to it.
Okay.
There are some information that's sensitive. Like, there's some information when a guy hears it, he's already like half hour. Some information when a girl hears it, she's already like nah. So so what do you think?
I think that nakedness in marriage addresses this concern. For instance, I think what you're trying to ask is, should you be totally open in marriage? Like, should you disclose everything to your spouse? And my honest reply is yes, but we must apply wisdom. Yeah, like, so for what you just said now, there's some things that some partners can't really handle certain information.
I have to stop you here. The Bible says let's be naked in marriage.
What passage says that?
Genesis.
Okay.
It says, and Adam and Eve were naked,
and they were not ashamed.
They were not ashamed of themselves. So nakedness and shame has one kind of relationship. You being naked and not being ashamed of yourself. So now let me ask you, if I'm naked now, that does not mean you can see my lungs or my heart. Can you see my lungs?
No.
Huh?
I can only see your body.
Wait, but can you see my lungs?
No.
Why did God hide it? There are some things that should not be revealed.
What do you mean?
Okay. Let me give you an example now.
Okay.
I'll talk to my friend now. She was complaining to me. She was giving me an example of what she was having. She told me that she told her boyfriend or her to-be husband, hey, I like Drake. Yes, Drake. Oh, he's a fine guy. Just innocently revealing herself. The guy got jealous. Like, yes, the guy got jealous. The guy was like, and it really caused it caused commotion. So you like Drake, so you want to marry Drake, and the guy started feeling insecure. Now I'm like, just kind of, I've seen situations where the wife, oh, let's be naked in marriage. Just say, I have a crush on this guy at work. The guy said, I see this girl, I like her, and that was the end. So now, imagine I'm being tempted. Now, let me ask you a question now. I'm in the office. Next thing, my secretary just walks into the office and she just shakes her. Next thing, my heart just being. I'm like, oh God. For like 2 minutes, devil like says, you can have this, and I'll actually considering it. Next time, like, get it behind me, Satan. So I should come back home and say, honey, man, this what happened there today. The girl in my office, she was just shaking it, and I was like, shit, God. If I could just cheat on my wife once, and the next thing, I just rebuked it by the Holy Spirit. I said, get this behind me, Satan. You foul devil. Because that's temptation. Yeah. So am I supposed to tell you?
That's just the point. Like, is temptation a sin? No, it's not a sin to be tempted.
I'm not saying it's a sin. Answer my question.
This is my answer.
Should I come and tell you that I was tempted by a girl through Satan, and that I was thinking rubbish?
You Satan attempts.
Wait now. Answer my question now. But wait, should I come and tell you something like that?
Like, that kind of information is really not relevant for me. Like, to me, I don't see the reason why you should tell me that you were tempted. Like, you were tempted. Fine, we all get tempted in different ways, shapes, or forms. So you telling me that you are being tempted in that regard, and it's really not information that will build us. So in that situation now, you were being tempted. Temptation is not sin. Like, everybody must be tempted in one way, shape, or form. So as far as you have not yielded to that temptation, which has now resulted in sin, but you actively refuse to yield, that means that it's not something that you want to do. It's not something that you are considering doing, something that you resisted. Now, that information to me is not an information I want to receive. Why? Because it doesn't build us up. It only leaves room for doubt. And that's why I feel like in marriage, before you disclose certain things, you must weigh the information. Like, okay, I'm going to tell you this thing now. What do I want to come out of this conversation? Do I want you to trust me more, or do I want you to, become scared? Like, oh, I can't trust him going to work, or do I want you to become paranoid about you and your secretary? So I think we need to establish the reason why we share certain information. Now, that's why I said about actively or willingly trying to conceal an information. That is not being naked.
So in my view, I actually said it harder. You should actually consciously hiding something from your spouse because of a reason might not be good, but I want us to put wisdom into it. The Bible says that we should be naked with our spouse. Yes, you should tell your spouse all information. You shouldn't conceal any information from your spouse. But I believe that when concealing information or when revealing information, wisdom is key.
Yes, I agree.
Knowledge of your spouse is very, very paramount. Like, I know what to tell you. I know the kind of words that you like. I know the kind of things that you like based on reaction. So, like me now, there's some things that you tell me now. Maybe if my wife come and tells me, hey, this I was tempted, or there's this, I don't want to know.
Well, yeah.
I'll be like, I want to tell her, see, I beg.
And I'm the one that will be like, no, I want to tell you. I think you should know. And it's like,
there's no need. There's no need for see, but that's the truth. There's no need for this kind of information.
But that's why in marriage people are different. You have to understand your spouse.
Yes, that we have to. Yeah, like now, there's someone I know. She told her spouse something about her weakness with boys, and the next thing, 2 weeks later, the spouse called her a slut. I'm serious. Called her that he prostitute. and she.
But that's
she
being
had to
really,
heal.
really insensitive.
I'm not validating it, but I'm not trying to say that such kind of information can cause something. So use wisdom. Know your spouse. It's very, very paramount. Know how to tell. Okay, yes. So when you know your spouse, you know, one, what to tell the spouse. Most importantly, how to tell the spouse.
Yeah. And
also very importantly, when to tell your spouse.
Yeah.
So your spouse cannot just come out from work. I don't tell you this thing. So you know the kind of mood that he or she is ready to receive it. You know the kind of mood that he or she, without these 3 factors in place, trust me, you will just have very, very bad marriage. So how do you actively get open with your spouse, get naked with your spouse? Yeah?
I think first of all, in getting naked is one, establishing that we are one. Because the reason why we don't usually get naked or open with our spouses or our partners is because of number one reason is pride. We don't want you to see us any less. Like, there's something I used to say that you know, about people seeing you less because of a certain information that they get, you know.
True.
But I'm just trying to say that most people conceal information because they don't want you to see them less than who they think you ought to see them as,
yes.
or who they
being vulnerable. Yes,
one of them is because you don't want to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
And I feel like marriage already makes you vulnerable. Like, you are going to marry someone,
you have to be vulnerable to your spouse. Yeah.
You're already vulnerable. Like, and I also want us to touch on,
for me, you know?
It was really hard for you, yes, because you had trust issues, and I think it's hard for most men because you don't want to communicate your weaknesses so that the woman still submits to you like the head, you know. And that is one of the things. Basically, it's pride in all ramifications. Like, that is just pure pride. And even we as women, as wives, we don't want to be vulnerable as well. We don't want you comparing us to some other lady that has achieved so much, that puts up this boss lady front, and then she doesn't have any weaknesses. So I feel like in marriage, it's important to understand that marriage already makes us vulnerable. Like, this is my best. Exactly, this is my best and this is my worst. You're ready for everything. Like, you have to take it all. You take it all or take none. Yes. So, but I also wanted to say something about nakedness. That nakedness is also progressive, and nakedness is a process.
It's something that is being built upon. Like, you just can't just get naked at once. First of all, when you get naked, start putting on clothes now. Like, even
take off your clothes.
Even now, if you first get naked, you will just get naked. Like,
exactly, there are stages. You first take off your shirt, or like me, I don't want to see that.
Then boxers.
Well, your underwear. So it starts from something, you know.
If, like, in applying wisdom, your husband is not working, he's lazy. Like, not because he doesn't have a job. Like, you know that he wants to just give you all the responsibility, and you have like 75 million in your account. Don't tell him. You have my approval. Like, God says he's an infidel. Like, why would you tell him when he wants to suck your own money? So just maybe with your own conscience with God, handle things in the house. But why would you tell him start asking for money and start doing, like, just apply wisdom in your nakedness. Himself has showed himself as an infidel. Himself has not been trustworthy.
Yes.
Do you understand? Trust is, God wants us to trust him, and he always shows us in his word that he's trustworthy. That's and true. With his actions. So also a man that represents Christ should show you that he's trustworthy. So also a woman that represents the church with Christ also needs to represent us. How to? She's trustworthy.
That's the truth, baby. Because we cannot overemphasize that nakedness is based on trust.
And trust is based on knowledge. And knowledge is based on actions and what? I did talk. I did share. Right, copyright.
Take notes.